Om Shanti. Good evening to all the viewers. Today's participant and evaluation. Demo counseling by the students of counseling and spiritual health. Case for today's webinar is dysfunctional adult from the dysfunctional family. And counselor is none other than Dr. Tulika Dasi. We'd like to give a brief introduction about today's counselor. Dr. Tulika Dasi is retired from one of the best institute from Calcutta as a faculty, and she has masters in counseling and spiritual health and practicing as a spiritual counselor very successfully for the last 3 years. With her in supported role, we have Sister Mosmi Malakji. Sister Mosmi Malakji holding a master's in counseling and spiritual health, now a PhD scholar, and practicing as a spiritual counselor for the last about 3 years very successfully. Today's session will be live on YouTube as well as Facebook. We accept any kind of mental health related counseling. Viewers can reach to us for any kind of mental health related problems by filling the free counseling form from our website name is www.spiritualsiva.com.in, and also we can be contacting our WhatsApp number 9321070078. Request our viewers to like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel for themselves and to their friends. And we'll be happy if they are with us for this session from the beginning to end, with the remembrance of beloved Shri Baba, who is our Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, Supreme Sadguru, and also Supreme Counselor. We also seek the blessing from our most loving Dadijis and from senior brothers and sisters. May I request today's counselor, Dr. Tulika Dasi, to start today's session. Thank you very much. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good evening, everybody. Today's demo counseling session is on adult child of dysfunctional family. No family is perfect, but it is important to note that an argument or accidental insult does not label that family as dysfunctional. A dysfunctional family is one in which conflict and instability are common. Continuous adverse behaviors of parents amongst themselves as well as towards their children make it difficult for individual family members to function and grow as human beings. So growing up in a toxic environment can have a lasting impact as children pass into adulthood. We cannot choose our family, but we can choose how we treat others and how we are treated by others. So with the blessings of our Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, and Supreme Counselor, Sister Moshami and I will begin the session. Good evening, Sister. How can I help you today?
Hello, Sister. And Sister, actually, I don't want to come here, but my elder sister persuaded me to come here and meet with you. That's why I'm here. Actually, a few weeks before, suddenly I become unconscious, and I have visited with a doctor, and doctor said nothing wrong with me, but he advised you meet with a counselor, and that's why I'm here today.
Okay.
Sister, I just want to clear one thing. Basically, sister, I'm a loner person and I don't like stranger. now I feel little uncomfortable in front of you. Um, but yes, I will try my best, and I will definitely try to say everything in front of you.
Don't worry, sister. I'll not share a single word with anybody, okay? I'll not even tell your sister. So please feel free and let me help you. May I know your name and what you are doing?
Sister, my name is Ruby, and I'm 21 years old, and I'm pursuing just now. I'm pursuing my graduation.
What are you fond of doing?
I am very much fond of drawing and dancing.
Okay, that is very nice. And where do you stay, sister? Who are your family members?
Sister, actually, yes, I stay with actually I stay with my father and with my grandparents, because there's a big story behind it. Um, actually, we have uh, sorry, we are two sisters and one brother, um, and my father does farming, and my mom is working as a domestic helper. Uh, my parents always quarrel to each other almost every day, and from my childhood, I never saw them happy together. Mm, my that that is the reason my mom left home just 10 years ago, and uh, whenever my parents squirrel to each other, I hid under the bed, um, or I locked myself in the bathroom. Mm,
Okay, sister, you said you go to college. How far is your college from home and how do you go there?
my college, uh, my college, my college is 3 kilometer, almost 3 kilometers far away from my home, and actually I can ride cycle. That's why um, I go to school by cycle.
Okay. Do you enjoy college?
Yes, I enjoy in the
You
college.
have friends there?
Yes, I have only two friends because yeah, I can talk to everyone, but I cannot mix to everyone because I'm not so friendly. Um, that is the reason I have only two friends.
Okay. Do you like to stay at home?
Yes, I like to stay at home, especially in my room, because I think this is my comfortable zone.
Okay. Do you like to visit your relatives?
Don't no, I don't like to visit my relatives because they pretend they are good, but I know them very well. They are not. They are they're very selfish. They're very peevish and outwit.
Sister, how do you spend your time at home the whole day? What do you do? Tell me your daily routine.
Mm, actually, sister, I wake up in the morning, and after after that I study, and in the weekdays I go to college, and after come back from my college, I go for the private tuition classes, and sometimes I go to temple, and sometimes I go for the cycle ride, and this time I enjoy very much. Mm, And in the holiday, I help my grandparents for household activities. And sometimes I draw something and I practice my dancing. It's depend on my mood, sister.
Okay. Do your parents encourage you in these extracurricular activities?
No, they never encourage me. They always discourage me.
Are you worried about anything now? What are you anxious about?
Actually, sister, I'm worried about my future because I don't know what happened to me, because I can't handle any negative situation um, in a positive way. And I understand myself very well. In negative situation, I've become very aggressive, and negative thoughts, emotional thoughts, start running in my mind, and I never stop them. That's why I feel anxious that time, and um, I I feel headache, uh, shortness of breath, and I feel my hands and my feet are shaking. Uh, it's a very uncomfortable condition for me. That's why I'm really worried eh, um, how to get rid of it.
Okay. How did your father behave with you when you were a little child?
Um, sister, my father behavior was very nice with us, and almost he did his duty um, for us.
And how did your mother behave with you when you were a child?
I can't remember it properly. How was she? Because it's a long distance, long time. I My mother left me when I think I was 8 years old.
Okay. Did you enjoy your childhood days?
Not really, because every time I saw them, they're fighting.
Okay. See, sister, were your parents controlling you, or were they neglectful, or were they overprotective?
They are so neglectful.
Okay.
In my point of view, they are so neglectful. Yes, my father, he's a nice person. I love my father. I respect him. But sometimes he also neglected us so
Okay.
much.
Do you think there was high level of stress or instability in the household?
Of course, there's a high level of stress and instability because there is a big trust issue among the family members. They never trust each other, and there is a property issue, some property issue in between my grandparents, my mom, and my aunties. Um, and yeah, they don't respect each other. I, if in my point of view, they don't respect each other. They don't love each other. They don't trust each other.
Do you want to please your father?
Yes, of course, I want to please my father because I love him. I,
Exactly. How do you want to please him?
I want to be a good daughter, and I want to be self-dependent, and I want to support my fathers, especially financially. I want to support my
Sister,
father.
did you ever request your mother not to leave you and your sister?
Actually, sister, there was a big story behind it. My mother actually 10 to 12 years before my mother fled from home, and after a few days we came from our neighbor, we came to know from our neighbor she don't want to come back, uh, and we are surprised that time. What happened?
How is your father behaving with you now?
Father behaving? Yes, my father now he's little angry with me because he thought I have an affair with a bad guy, but it's a wrong allegation, completely wrong allegation about me. Uh, yes, of course I talked with a boy, but he's just my friend. My father said to me, he's addicted. He's addicted, and he's not a good person. Don't mix with him. But yes, okay. My father took care of care of me. She support me, but also he's angry, little angry with
Does
me.
your mother visit you sometimes?
Sometimes, yes, he visit my place.
Are you
Come
happy to
visit my
see her?
place.
Is she happy to see you?
Yes, of course. Both of are happy that time.
Okay, sister, if you had a choice, whom would you prefer to stay with? Your mother, father, or both of them?
I prefer to stay both of them, but I know this very well. It's not possible. That's why I prefer my father. I want to stay with my father.
Do you want to please your mother?
Of course, I want to please my mom
Okay.
because I also love her.
Now, what do you want to do for yourself, even if your parents disapprove?
Actually, sister, I am um, very much fond of, especially in drawing, dancing, and I want to be an artist. If they don't want to approve this, so I never say anything about it because
see,
this is my ambition, and I want to do this.
I understand you. See, what do you want to do now? You want to keep limited contact with your parents, or you don't want to keep contact at all?
Actually, I, of course, I want to contact with them because they are my parents, and I have lots of feelings about them, and I always pray to God they back together.
Okay. So, how do you want to change your parents then?
Actually, sister, um, they at present they don't talk to each other. At least I want at least they talk.
Okay. And see, if they don't change, how will you feel?
Of course, I get hurt.
Okay. Sister, What can you share safely with your parents?
Mm, honestly say, I want to share everything with them, but I think they don't understand me because they always misunderstood me, and I think they never love me.
Then how can you take care of yourself or avoid your parents when they can't see your point of view or aren't interested in your perspective?
I don't know what to do, sister, but mm, I know it's my duty. Yeah, I have to take care of myself. But this time I don't know. Um, um,
Okay, see, do you think that your parents exploit you for your kindness?
sister, actually, I don't know they exploit me or not. But this time I am really uh, worried about me because 6 months before uh, I was quite normal and I was happy that time, but I don't know what happened to me. And at present, I'm not happy, and I always, um, I always um, feel tension and some fear, some anxiety within.
Okay. Sister, how do you enjoy your holidays when you don't have college?
Mm, I I sometimes I um, going out with my elder sister, but enjoy. It's now it's a very rare words in my life. It's a very rare words in my life, I think, because I feel I feel very depressed.
Okay, Sister C, thank you very much for speaking so freely. I understand your emotions very well. See, your mother's absence and lack of support has left a lasting emotional impact in your mind. And this has given rise to feelings of unhappiness, worry, tension, depression. See, you think that your parents don't love you and you cannot express your feelings in front of them, isn't it? Although you want to share so many things with them. See, you have been brought up in a family where, due to constant disagreement between your parents, you have been suffering internally since childhood. And now you have become withdrawn and you do not like to make friends and mix with people. Am I right?
Yes, sister.
See, because you can't mix with people, you feel lonely and you're always sad and anxious, right? See, you cannot
Yes.
face any difficult situation in life in a positive manner. See, now
Of
you are
course.
21 years old, right? And you are a young adult. You are big
Yes.
enough to understand that you alone are responsible for your own life, nobody else. See, you can make your own choices and you can do what is good for you and what makes you feel happy. right? You have the freedom to do so. Sister, you cannot
Okay.
change your parents. If you want to change them and they don't change, you will end up feeling frustrated. So don't ever
Okay.
think of changing them. You cannot change others. You can only change your own self. Again, if you live your life according to your parents' goals, with whom you don't agree, you will remain unfulfilled, isn't it? Because they will not allow you to learn dancing. They will not allow you to do art, isn't it? They will not allow you to do designing, right? So now you have to pay attention on your own self and you must take care of yourself. See, you said that you wake up early in the morning, right? The early
Yes.
morning air is fresh, it is pure. It is during this time that happy hormones are generated in our body. And these happy hormones keep us happy throughout the day, right?
Okay.
See,
Okay.
since you like to go to temples, you must have faith in God. So when you wake up, become fresh,
Okay.
sit down in silence, and from the core of your heart, thank God for giving you another new day, which gives you an opportunity to learn something new and do something new in your life. See, sister, now sit down and say in your mind slowly, with firm belief and with feeling, I am a powerful being. I am the child of the Almighty Authority of Powers. His powers are within me. I am very, very powerful. Believe that His powers are within you. Believe in yourself that you are very, very powerful. And feel the power. Do this continuously for 21 days. See?
Okay.
After that, you can do some freehand exercises. Do some deep breathing exercises. You know, deep breathing exercises help to relieve you from anxiety. And when you do freehand exercises, exercise makes us happy. So exercise regularly. Another
Okay,
thing
sister.
is connect with positive people. You may have 2 friends only, that doesn't matter. But they must be positive minded and they must be able to understand you. You must be able to share your thoughts and emotions with them. See, according to Walter Winchell, a real friend is one who walks in when the rest of the world walks out. See? So another thing is you must sleep well. Do you sleep in the night, sister? You're so anxious.
There is a sleep disturbance.
Okay.
With
See, always see that you sleep well because good sleep is necessary for good health, right? And good sleep improves our brain performance, improves our mood, improves our health, right? Now, not getting enough quality sleep will raise the risk of many diseases and disorders. Okay, it is good to hear that you can sleep well because sometimes, you know, when people are anxious, so many thoughts are running in their minds that they
Yes.
find it difficult to sleep. Okay, another thing is don't use your mobile 2 hours before you go to sleep. That is 2 hours before you go to sleep, stop using your mobile. Okay.
Actually, nowadays I can't concentrate in my study properly, and before this, I I like to draw and like to dance, but nowadays I spend more time with my mobile phone, and I know this is not good, but 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 I can't
Resist
uh,
yourself. Okay. How do
resist
you use a
yourself.
mobile? What do you do with a mobile? Talk with friends?
Actually, no, not really. But I watch some reality dance and singing reality show, some movie, some cartoon show.
Okay. But see, when you sleep, don't keep your mobile near you. Keep your mobile
Yes.
at least 12 feet away from you. preferably in another room. Okay. Sister,
Yes,
another
sister.
thing, since you believe in God, make God your mother or friend and form a very strong relation with him. See, so before you go to sleep every day, what you do is write a letter to him, or you may sit down and talk with him freely. Right?
Okay.
Share everything with him. You said you want to share so many things with your parents, you aren't able to share. Share with him. Try it. Okay. And if you have any question in your mind, ask him, then go to sleep. See, you will certainly get the answer when you sit in silence within 1 or 2 days. Okay, sister. See, you felt that you were ignored by your parents, no? As you said, your parents did not pay attention to your feelings or emotional needs. See, they did not notice when you were sad. They did not notice when you were upset. They did not comfort you or ask you what was troubling you. Now, this is called childhood emotional neglect. See, your parents failed to understand you because they themselves were struggling then and were focusing on their needs, own needs. You said that your mind is blocked. You really don't know how to take care of yourself. No, you just want to be busy with something so that you forget everything, isn't it? See, you have accepted that your emotions are blocked off. But remember, they are still there, waiting for you. See, your child's brain protected you by walling off your emotions, but it could not make them go away completely. Today, you can still access them. By accepting that your emotions still exist, you will be able to learn how to listen to them, use them, and manage them. So pay attention to your own feelings. See, this is probably the single most powerful thing you can do to cope with your childhood emotional neglect. Honor your feelings and your emotions. See, this will allow you to use them as they are meant to be used. Sister, you can make a list of your likes and dislikes. Okay. Write down everything you find that you either do like or do not like. It may be very small. It may be big. Whatever it is. But make a list. Okay. Knowing these things about yourself will help you to be able to make yourself happier. So when you know what you like, you can do those things often. You can be happy. And when you know what you don't like, so what will happen? You will not work on those, right?
Of course.
See, you love your mother and father, isn't it? And you want to
Yes.
support them financially. This means that you are more kind to others than you are to yourself. So you must develop and practice compassion for yourself. See, try to accept that as a human being, you have the same rights that you allow everyone else. You may make mistakes, you may make poor decisions, you may fail. It doesn't matter. But you must not be harsh on yourself for those things. See, for example, if your friend came and told you that your friend has failed in something, she has made a poor decision, what will you do? You will encourage her, isn't it? Tell her doesn't matter. Forget about it. Next time, you will be better, isn't it? So by practicing self-compassion, you will build self-love. Sister, of all the emotions, anger is an emotion when blocked off, instead of being managed, will consume you. So learn to become aware of your anger. This will immediately start to empower you. Instead of getting angry, learn how to be assertive. See, being assertive is a way to get other people to understand what you feel, hear, and need. See, learning assertiveness will make other people value you more. Another thing, sister, no family is perfect. You may want a perfect family and you may have complaints for your family, isn't it? But let me tell you There is no perfect family in this world. You know why? Because in every family, there are family members, and no two family members in a family will have the same likes and dislikes. Why? Because because everyone has different sanskars, that is, different nature. So we must learn to accept each other. See, acceptance does not mean that we have to agree with everybody in everything they do or everything they say. Acceptance means we must not be disturbed by others' behavior.
Okay.
Finally, sister, I will suggest make a list of the things that God has given you. And you will find the greatest gift that you have got from God is a healthy body. See, you have 2 eyes to see, you have 2 ears to hear, you have 2 hands to work with, you have 2 legs to go anywhere you wish to. What else do we need? Do we need anything else? Because whatever work we do with our eyes, ears, we use our eyes, ears, hands and legs, isn't it?
Yes.
See, you said that you are nowadays spending time over mobile, isn't it? You watch dance shows, singing shows, you watch movies, isn't it? Right?
Okay.
Why? Because you're getting bored, isn't it? That's why you think you can overcome your boredom by watching them. Today,
Of course.
I will suggest go home and search for motivator Nick Vujicic. See, he has tetraamelia syndrome. This is a disorder characterized by the absence of arms and legs. It is a very rare disease. Just imagine a person without arms, without legs. See, born without arms and legs, Nick overcame tremendous physical and emotional challenges as he grew up. You can imagine, sister, that a person without any arms or without any legs is completely dependent on someone else, isn't it? He cannot do anything on his own.
Difficult.
Very
To
difficult.
survive.
Right? See, but he did not shrink back from trouble or give up in times of trial. Instead, he started exploring what he could do. You know, he has 2 toes only. And this he calls chicken drumsticks. And he constantly questioned what the purpose of his life was. Or he even wondered if his life had any meaning at all. See, when he was 17 years old, he started giving inspirational talks at school. He has traveled throughout the world, motivating and inspiring school and college students. See, without any limbs, he is able to type 43 words per minute on a computer. You know, and he claims that his victory over his personal challenges and struggles and the strength and passion he has for life is due to his faith in God. Just imagine, sister, born in this manner, having nothing to help him to do on his own, he has not lost faith in God. Right? And it is said that God helps those who help themselves, isn't it? So don't get disheartened, cheer up, and see how you can make the most of what God has given you. See, finally, I would like to say that an unhealthy family environment can present challenges, but it does not determine your future. See, you can achieve success and happiness regardless of your family circumstances. You can always build a fulfilling life by your own worth and potential. Understand, sister? So don't get disheartened. Always be cheerful.
I think I'm overthinking.
Pardon, sister?
I think I am overthinking before.
Yes, yes. So don't sit and think. Think something useful. See, when we think too much, no, it becomes negative. We don't come to any conclusion. So instead of thinking negative thoughts,
Actually,
be positive.
this is the main problem, sister. I'm thinking too much about myself and about my mom and dad, and um, I can't control my feeling. That is main problem with me.
Okay, sister, do something then. See, you just sit and write a letter to God. Okay.
Okay.
Tell him everything that has happened, beginning from your childhood till date. All right. See, sister,
Okay.
among all the incidents, there may be one or two good incidents also in your life. No? Maybe. Right?
Yes.
So try to think of them, write them down also, and thank him for the few good incidents in your life. And
Okay.
you tell him everything that has happened to you.
Okay.
And you just ask him, tell him that you are prepared to start a new life. A new life means a positive life.
Positive life.
You
Okay.
thank him for all that he has given you. And you tell him that you will try your best to be happy. Okay.
Okay.
So whatever thoughts you have in your mind, whatever, be it negative, whatever it is, you share with him. All right. Okay, sister?
Okay.
I hope I'm clear.
Yes, sister.
And today go home and see the motivational videos. All right. You will really be motivated.
Okay, sister. Now I really I really understand lots of things from you, especially many things. Now it's clear to me. I have to accept everyone.
Exactly.
Because everyone is different, and because of their sanskar, I accept them.
Yes.
Um,
And sister, see, if you become cheerful, no, you will find the environment of the house is slowly changing.
okay.
Right?
I try to do this, ma'am. Definitely. Definitely, ma'am.
So thank you, sister. And
Okay,
if you have any
thank you so much.
other trouble or problem, don't hesitate to call me whenever you want to.
Okay, sister.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your guidance, sister. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tulika, learned counselor for today's topic, adult child of dysfunctional family. Counseling herself is the informant who has approached our counselor stating that she belongs to a dysfunctional family and she's about 21 years old. Her father is a farmer and mother is a domestic servant. This is a case of a anxiety and adult child says that she feels all the time now, though she's 21 years old, but she's a childhood trauma case also, where she finds herself very lonely, cut off from the entire world, and like to be in own comfortable zone. Only tries to mix with people, but she goes to the college and she said that she had friends, but only for the purpose of studying or more than that. So many therapists have been suggested to overcome her problem of anxiety disorder, which is facing low self-esteem and finding herself not worth of anything. And also she has been deprived with a lot of patience child because she has seen them fighting all the time, due to which she is not able to forgive them. And she thinks that they are responsible for all the problems which she is facing now in the world. And she is finding herself now difficult to adjust with the friends also in the family and also herself. So many therapies are given to her so that she can have the positive thoughts, finding herself self-worth and trying to make that she can do everything provided that she practice now that is possible only when she finds herself, that she needs to have the self-compassion, practice self-love, and finding herself that she can do everything what she wants, but she needs to have a confidence and a belief that is possible for her, so that she needs to practice a lot. But the positive thoughts, which is only possible, maybe that she may require some physiotherapists and more counseling, and maybe social group also need to develop some skills also, so that she can learn something which will help her to get more confidence in life, and maybe that she's and that self-esteem will go up with all these positive thoughts and thinking of that she's worth doing anything she wants to do it. Needs some practice and it will take some time because she has been facing this challenge from the childhood. She's not finding support from the family members also, because this is a case of a dysfunctional family, or the counselor suggested that no family in the world is perfect. This kind of problems are faced by the, especially children of the dysfunctional family, where the parents are not able to devote time to the family because they keep on fighting among themselves, and always there is a problem in the home which the child has been facing from their childhood. And this makes them less confidence about themselves. They always have negative thoughts, low self-worth, and always see the atmosphere at home which is not very conducive. This help or this suggestion with the counselor may be that this adult child who has come for counseling will find that she will be able to come the problem which she has confided with our counselor. Thank you very much. The London counselor, Dr. Tulika and the counselor. So mostly wanted this was a demo counseling. All the participants in today's webinar are the excellent of counseling and speech health, and we accept any kind of mental health counseling. VS can register the counseling for website name is www.speechsware.com.in. Thank you very much. Session comes to with this. Good night to all of you.